And for more analysis on President Biden's State of the Union speech, I'm joined by Steve Redisch, a VOA News Center executive producer. Hello, Steve.
Hi, Esther. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Tell me, what did you think about the overall theme of the president's speech last night?
From the very start, when he gave shout-outs to the new leadership of the House of Representatives, to dropping in some lines like what you all have done, when he was ticking off some of the accomplishments of that came through Congress, he oozed bipartisanship. It's almost to the core of Biden to be bipartisan and to get buy-in from the other side of the party, from the other side of the House. But that was his main theme all night long, is let's work together for the betterment of the American people. He stressed 300 pieces of legislation that he signed that were bipartisan in nature. And he thanked Republicans who voted for his infrastructure bill and invited those Republicans who did not vote for them to come to the ribbon cutting ceremonies that he will attend in their states and their districts, to celebrate the new infrastructure project. So bipartisanship overall.
What did he say about foreign policy?
He stressed the importance of maintaining and adding to our support of Ukraine. He called Russia an existential threat to Europe. He called China a competition, but he made very little reference to the balloon that was shot down and the controversy over it.
You know, Steve, I've always wondered, and I think a lot of our viewers, what's the tradition behind the U.S. president inviting some guests, special guests, during the State of the Union address, like he did with
Tyree Nichols' family?
Right.
Yes. It started in 1982. Then President Reagan was going to deliver his State of the Union address. About 3 or 4 days before that, a plane crash happened at the 14th Street Bridge here in Washington, D.C., and someone dove into the icy waters to rescue someone who couldn't grab onto the line. Reagan invited that person, Lenny Skutnik, to the State of the Union and introduced him. And since then, presidents have always been inviting guests to show the compassion and the spirit of the American people.
What would you say, was the reaction really from both sides if you look at the overall speech that he gave last night?
I think that the reaction from Democrats has been very strong. They see, and he showed them, that he is going to run for president. He has not announced, but I see this speech as the launching pad and the first speech of his re-election campaign.